What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com and welcome to my channel, Just Tree 411. I am going to inform you about something that Pearl is not. She was denied in reference to her appeal to get remonetized. She's not going to tell you, but I will. So come along with me and let's talk about it. So those of you who follow me on my Twitter account, you can see right here where I tweeted this last week where Pearl is not announcing that she got demonetized, but I knew she was demonetized. I knew by her actions and I knew by the ways that she used her wording. Check out this tweet. So she's tweeted this. Now remember, she's in London, so her time zone is going to be like a couple of, like 12 hours ahead of ours. So this is what she tweeted. Allegedly, YouTube will let me know if I'm monetized again this week. She knew already. Pearl was denied about a day after she reapplied. I kid you not, and I'm going to show you proof of that. So she applied, I do believe, on the 14th. And she was denied on the 15th. So she went on for another week or two, pretending that she didn't get rejected. She didn't talk about it. Like, once again, she made a big spectacle about applying. And then when it came to the results, quiet, said nothing. That's because she was denied. Anyway, when people were asking her about it, this is what she said in return. Allegedly, YouTube will let me know if I'm monetized again this week. According to other YouTubers, you get it like 2 weeks after you apply. I looked at this. I said, she got denied. I told Lily, I said, she got denied. She got denied. Because first of all, when Pearl applied to get when she applied for her appeal, when she submitted her application during the appeal to get remonetized, she had to wait for the results of her appeal. Most of us, and I've been demonetized before, and if you get denied and you apply during your appeal, you say, I'm waiting for them to give me the results of my appeal. You don't go, oh, I've been demonetized, unless they have rejected you again. Now, remember, this is the second time she applied during an appeal. Remember when she got demonetized the first time 3 months ago, she had an opportunity to appeal that decision within a matter of hours. She was denied. And that's when she came after the woman who was the older sister of the sister that Pearl had exploited. Let me remind you guys of this. This is the video I focused on where I was telling everybody why Pearl got demonetized. Long story short, and I will have the link to this video available in the description box, and I will also have it at the end credit. So long story short, there were 2 underage girls. They were about the age of 15, and they came up to Pearl. Pearl didn't have them sign a consent form. She didn't ask them their age. She didn't do anything. She just basically interviewed these girls. Their parents found out that they were underage and they was asking these explicit kind of questions that were inappropriate for little girls that age. And Pearl didn't care. The parents was like, you cannot have my daughter. She's underage and you're asking these sexual type of questions to her. This is out of pocket. I want you to take her down. And she wouldn't. So the sister, the older sister of the 15-year-old that Pearl exploited on her channel, began to put Pearl on blast after Pearl ignored her emails. And then she contacted YouTube, Team YouTube. Team YouTube looked into it and boom, shut Pearl down. Pearl began to attack the sister. I review all of the tweets all on my channel, all on this video right here. This is where all the receipts are. And basically, Pearl began to attack her and attack her and attack her until the older sister blocks Pearl. And then that was the end of that. And so the fact is that after Pearl did that, you think Pearl would take down the video? No. Instead, she switched the thumbnail from the one where she's sitting on the table talking to a man. She takes that down and put the underage child, the 15-year-old girl, she puts her on the thumbnail instead, then makes 10 more YouTube shorts about the little girl, and then in addition to entering a clip on the channel. And so I was like, oh, Pearl, you're making it worse for yourself anyway. But she, finally took the videos down. She took all the videos down. She deleted all the videos. She deleted the main video that got her in trouble in the first place and then try to respin the narrative. But we already know the truth. So I tweeted this. I said, Pearl had her appeal to be remonetized denied. However, she's waiting to create some fake drama next week as an excuse to why she was denied. Because see, Pearl she gotta play the victim, honey. She cannot take accountability for her own actions. That way, she can blame either the Jews or feminists, because we always know that the feminists and the Jews are the scapegoats for the right and the red pill. Remember, she never takes any accountability for her own actions. And this is me adding Pearl because I never talk behind her back. I let her know because she had me on block that I am talking about you and this is what's going down. Now, I tweeted that last week because I knew that Wednesday, and right now when you see this video, it's going to be Thursday. I was like, well, Wednesday is 2 weeks after she applied, so she has to say something. Did she say something? No, she's still pretending that it never happened. Instead, she's trying to go after Hillary Crowder for some crazy reason. That's going to be a bad decision for her in the end. So then I took yesterday, because like right now it's Thursday. So yesterday, when she was supposed to make an announcement that she got denied to get remonetized, I went and took the tweet, that I announced last week that she got denied. All right. I took that and I quote tweeted and I said, please, can someone ask Pearl to post the results of her appeal to get remonetized on YouTube? And then I at Pearl like, yeah, come on, girl. I'm ready to start celebrating, right? Remember, I called it last week that she was denied. And today I want to flex. I also want to do my I told you so, 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 I told you so. I want to do my I told you so dance, okay, as well. So, nope. Did you think she did anything? No, she did not. So let's go ahead because I got a lot of receipts for this video. So I'm going to show you a clip where she was boasting about applying for remonetization, but YouTube won't let her. She was playing stupid, but I was there actually capturing everything she was doing from then on out. So I want you to sit back and watch that clip. The clip you're about to see now is this clip was recorded on the 14th. So it was recorded on the day that she was going to be allowed to apply, but in another 4 or 5 hours. So here you go. Enjoy. So Pearl is bringing attention to her Twitter in reference to reapplying for monetization. She also tagged 2 of the wrong accounts. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be Team YouTube. And she tagged YouTube and she tagged YouTube creators. These 2 accounts do not reply to anybody. So she's really playing this up. I know what she's doing. She's like making a spectacle because she believes that she's going to get remonetized. So therefore, she's making a big wado about it. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm about to reapply for monetization. Now, she did this on the 12th when she cannot reapply until late night on the 13th. So she did this yesterday. And I said to myself, like when Lily showed me these tweets, I said, she can't apply. I'm like, it's too early. She cannot apply right now. The button will not be activated until late night on the 13th. So she did this like on the 12th and goes, 1 hour till I can reapply for monetization on YouTube. Then she asked YouTube that never responds to anybody. Then she asked YouTube creators that also never responds to anybody. You have to add YouTube, like Team YouTube or YouTube Team, something like that. And she says, so she's adding these 2 accounts that will never that will never reply to her on Twitter and says, how soon can we expect a response? Then the dum-dum did this like 1 hour later, or maybe, wait a minute, hold on. Let me actually see what time she did this. She did this at 6:15 p.m. on the 12th. And then I guess 2 hours later at 30, she's such an idiot. She did this like 2 hours and a couple of minutes later and go, okay, apparently I didn't take into account the time difference. Stay tuned. She's lying. And then we're going to catch her in a lie, by the way. We're going to catch Pearl in a lie that she basically created herself because she's acting like she can apply on the 12th. Now, let me show you something. Here is her video where the actual YouTube page where she can reapply specifically tells her that she can apply on the 13th. Now, but I understand that she's in London, but I mean, if she's that stupid to think that, you know, the 13th in London time applies to the 13th in American time? No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. So here she goes on the next day. She does the same thing where she ats YouTube that doesn't reply to you, at YouTube creators that also doesn't apply to you, on Twitter. And she says, YouTube isn't letting me reapply. Tag any YouTube people in this, please. Like, you're supposed to tag Team YouTube. But she's not doing this. And right now, I'm going to just show you some, just show you how stupid she is. Like right now, it's 2:47 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's the time that we have in California. And I want you to look at this video. And right now, like I said, right now, it is the 13th. And she got her monetization taken away late at night, around about 9-ish, maybe 10, maybe around about sometime anytime after 8 or 9 p.m. Okay. So this is when they're going to activate it. And maybe they'll do it in Eastern Standard Time, or I don't know, but in Pacific Standard Time, the button will be activated in about 5 hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours. So watch this stupidity. She's such an idiot, but I think she's doing this on purpose to draw attention to this, just in case she does get demonetized. Watch this.
All right, YouTube, I need you to explain this to me. I was told I can reapply for monetization on February 13th. February 13th, 2024. Now, I waited till midnight last night to reapply. And it wouldn't let me, the button wouldn't come, okay? See the date and requirements to reapply. So I said, okay, YouTube, fine. Thank you. So I thought maybe I have to wait for US time. I'm in the UK right now. Maybe it's California time, whatever. I waited and I waited. Tell me why can I not reapply?
Because you idiot. It's not that time. You did not get your monetization taken away till around about 8-ish. I do believe it was around about 8-ish Pacific Standard Time. Right now it's 2:47. She's really hard up to get that monetization reactivated. And I'm saying to myself, why are you making a video about this right now? You see what I'm saying? I can see if it was the 14th over here in America, and then it's the 15th over there where you are, and then the button is not reactivated, and then you're like, oh my God, they won't let me activate it. I think, as a matter of fact, I know, Pearl knows she's not going to get remonetized, and therefore she's ready to play the victim early on. So she's going to try to say, oh, they wouldn't let me apply on the day that they said it was going to let me apply. And then when I made a big spectacle about it, then they decided to go ahead and reactivate the button. And then when I reactivated the button, they turned me down and I didn't get demonetized and they hate me and they're just taking away my free speech. Watch that happens. I want you guys to understand that. Watch this happens, okay? So let me see if she has something else to say.
Let me back in, YouTube. I've changed. Let me back in.
Okay.
All right.
So there's that. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting because I think Pearl knows she's not going to get remonetized, and therefore she's already setting it up to play the victim. So here she is pretending that she didn't know that she was supposed to apply on the 13th. Here she is applying on the 12th. She said she applied at midnight, but here it is at 6:15 p.m. That wasn't the case. And so, you know, I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, she knows she's not going to get remonetized, and therefore setting up the footprint to show how YouTube is picking on her, and that is all these daggone simps that are defending women, blah, 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 blah. But trust me, Pearl, we are here waiting to see what YouTube is going to do, just like you are. And the fact that you're bringing attention to this, if you don't get remonetized, that is a lot of egg on your face, and you brought it on yourself. But hey, we will continue to keep watching. Stay tuned. Okay, so today is February the 14th. It is 2:02 p.m. Pacific time, and some very interesting things have been happening on Pearl's timeline. Remember, yesterday I recorded this showing that I think Pearl knows she's not going to get remonetized because she's been making a big woo-ha about it, like, oh, everybody, look, you know, they won't let me in. And I was like, it wasn't time yet. But let me just show you what she's been doing since then. So as you can see, this was February the 13th. And so we have her quote tweeting here and this, that, and the other. So she's doing a fundraiser for Thor. I do believe I was right when I said that she knows she's not getting monetized, and now she's getting all religious and whatnot. She's not going to get remonetized because she's promoting everybody's video. She's promoting, this is Christine's video. This is that boy Troy from the corn on the cob industry. She's doing this right here. You know, saying she's promoting this, going after Destiny. And I find this picture amazing. So this is really the red pill, you know what I'm saying, in a picture form, where you have a woman who's in charge of all these men. I was like, this is the perfect picture. But I'll do a video about that, maybe even stream about it. But look, notice she's not talking about it. She's doing a fundraiser for Thor, and she keeps tweeting about the Daily Wire and Thor, I guess to get people to forget all about the fact that, hey, she's supposed to be remonetized by now. Spoiler alert, I just checked her channel. She's not monetized, okay? We're going to go look at that in a minute. So she's going and doing this. And, oh, please, notice me, senpai, notice me. So we have this where she just, like I said, have you noticed? Nothing about her getting remonetized. Nothing about her reapplying. So we're going to come back and check back later. I remember on my other channel, the Liberty South Media channel, that I try to get monetized. Whenever I try to reapply, they would deny me in a matter of hours. I'm saying, like, I would have to say no more than 4 hours. So I'm really interested in wanting to know why it's taking her so long for her to respond. I have a funny feeling she did not get remonetized. She's trying to save face, and she doesn't want everybody to know that she was turned down again. Just like Fresh and Fit, they got denied on their appeal to get remonetized the second and the third time around, and they just never said anything. But I did the math and basically said, hey guys, they never got remonetized. I think the same thing is going on with Pearl. But right now, it's February the 14th. I will wait on the 15th to actually just declare that she's not monetized, because if she was remonetized, she would be bragging on her Twitter right now. She hasn't done that. So this is all about a waiting game, and I got plenty of time. So that was the 13th and 14th recording. Here's what happened the next day on the 15th. Okay, taters. So she just finished her stream about an hour ago. I tuned in to see if she said anything about getting remonetized, and I came across this.
Okay, let me just see. Also, yes, I see your comments. We applied for remonetization, so I'm officially praying a lot every day that they let me back in. Also,
guys, if you want, the best way to donate today.
So I don't know if I believe her or not because she looked down, like in disappointment. Ugh. We're about to find out. Like I said, I'm gonna wait because maybe she already got the rejection already, and she's trying to figure out a very tactful way of breaking it to her audience, because she knows somebody like me is going to be like, Go ahead and talk some more about taking away women's rights. Go ahead, talk about how we need to be subjugated and we are inferior. Anyway, so it's just a waiting game, and I'm pretty excited. You know what I'm saying? So we're about to see what happens, and I'll keep you guys up to date. So it's the next day, the 16th, and I'm noticing a change in her language. I am noticing that Pearl is not saying, we're waiting for the results of the appeal to see if we have been remonetized or not. No, now she's just flat out saying she's demonetized, but she's talking as if she never had the appeal or the appeal was never a thing. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that she's now saying that she's demonetized. She's demonetized. She's demonetized. You're going to see some clips of that next. However, before we get to it, I just want to say that this is when I know that she knows that she has been turned down. She hasn't announced it on her Twitter. She hasn't announced it to her audience, but she knows, and her boyfriend Blessings know, that she has been rejected. And you can see it in her mannerism. You can see it in her language. She's no longer talking about the appeal. She's no longer talking about, well, hopefully we can get the results. She knows she has been turned down, and she's too much of a coward to say anything. Just like Fresh and Fit. When Fresh and Fit was denied 3 times on their appeal, they never mentioned anything. They never announced it on their program, and they definitely didn't say anything on their Twitter. And Pearl is doing the same thing. Look for yourself and tell me if you can't hear and see the difference.
It's interesting how the meaning of red pill has evolved over the last 5 years.
Do they even know what red pill is?
To essentially now mean and
Someone said, did Pearl get remonetized? Obviously not, John. Obviously not. There's a Cash App. Send the Cash App. Venmo. Wait, stop rubbing it in. Sorry, I'm not triggered. I'm just, Sorry. You know, some people get demonetized. Some people lose their whole channel. I still have my channel. So we are demonetized. Meaning, for 3 months, we have made no money. And this has been terrible as business.
So guys, yeah, we are demonetized. Please, some cash apps, you know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back to Zimbabwe. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good at all.
I don't want to go back to Zimbabwe. Please, help your brother out. It's Pearl. I'm identifying as Pearl today. Help your brother out. I don't want to go back to Zimbabwe. Thank you, guys.
So guys, as you already know, I am demonetized. Yeah, so my name's Pearl. I'm 27. I play volleyball here in the UK. Other than that, I'm unemployed because I'm demonetized.
And after that recording on the 23rd, this is when I came up with this tweet on the 24th, as you can see right here. See? And this is when I said, hey, Pearl been denied. I could just tell. I studied my enemy, and I studied Pearl very well. And so there you have it. And as of right now, as I'm recording this on the 29th of February, Pearl still hasn't said anything, and 14 days has passed, but she has been notified the next day, and she wants to save face by not saying anything. So what does this mean for Pearl now? Well, it means that Pearl is going to go another 3 months without being monetized. She's going to have to downsize, and she's not going to be uploading these videos to her channels. Remember, it wasn't just one channel that was demonetized. It was about 8 channels that have been demonetized. She created new channels, and they're just not catching on. Her grift is just dried up, and people are just tired of her. She's not even really making that much money off of Twitter, because Twitter has basically stopped and put a pause on her monetization over there too. So she's not catching a break, and why should she? She's a bad person. And until she learns that women are not the enemy, just like men are not the enemy, and you try to monetize outrage and you attract a protected group. And what people don't understand is that YouTube is tired of the misogyny on this platform. And no matter how you feel about it, women are a protected group. And if you keep coming on to YouTube talking about taking our rights away, blaming us for all of the woes and troubles of the world, you think YouTube is going to put up with that? Think again. So keep doing the content that you're doing there, Pearl. Keep telling the lies that you want to, Pearl. This is what's going to happen. You're never going to get remonetized until you change your content. And we understand you have never made as much money on YouTube ever until you start being a villain against women. And there's no money in that on YouTube anymore. So I hear Rumble is the place to be. Anyway, we'll see what happens. As we can tell that this is a grift with Pearl. Pearl doesn't upload frequently like she used to when she was monetized. Now that she's demonetized, she does it every now and then, but she really concentrates on Twitter. But I can even see that's declining now that Elon has been taking the bucks away from her Twitter account every now and then. This is a very interesting phase in the red pillars' lives, and I'm here for it. But let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give this video a like. Be sure to share and spread the word, because Pearl is not going to tell you guys. She's not going to tell you. I'll be here to tell you. I told you about Fresh and Fit being denied their appeal, and now I'm here to tell you about Pearl. And in 3 months, we'll see what happens from there. This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Thank you for coming to my channel, Just Tree 411, and I will see you on the next one. Later, taters.